This property is 75 acres. 75 wooded acres overlooking the convergence of 3 rivers. 75 acres with paved road frontage along multiple portions of the property's boundaries. 75 acres with power, internet, telephone, water, sewer, and natural gas lines running along the property. I was told that there's a capped artesian well on the property that used to be the water source for a portion of the local community. As you're watching this video, I have a question for you. What would you do with this 75 acres? That is a sincere question. And after you finish watching this video to learn more about the property and its location, we'd love to hear what you would do with this property if it were up to you and you had the resources with which to do it. Just post that in the comments below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss out on new properties. We mentioned that this 75-acre property for sale overlooks the uniting of 3 rivers. We've always received a lot of requests for riverfront properties or properties that overlook rivers. You can be near a river and even overlook a river, but still not have easy access to it. And that can be for a variety of reasons. One of the many beautiful things about this property and the rivers it overlooks is that you can easily access the river through a public boat launch connected to a marina, and this public boat launch is only half a mile from this 75-acre property. Here we have the 75-acre property pulled up on the interactive map. If we zoom out just a little bit, you can see the convergence of those 3 rivers. Coming in from the east is the Shetucket River. From the northwest is the Yantic River. And then west of the property is the Thames River. There's also a Thames River in London. It is the major river flowing through London. It is one of the most iconic and historically significant rivers in the United Kingdom. We'll refer to this as its United States cousin. And if we zoom out just a little bit, you can see the path of the Thames River as it takes you south down into Long Island Sound. And from there, you can enter the Atlantic Ocean. The distance from the Thames River from the public boat launch, just a half mile from the property, is only 15 miles to Long Island Sound. And by vehicle, you can reach the beach in just 27 minutes. And that beach is Eastern Point Beach. Eastern Point Beach is on the east side of the mouth of the Thames River, and Ocean Beach is on the west side. You can reach Ocean Beach in about 34 minutes by vehicle. Ocean Beach Park is described as Connecticut's best public beach. They describe it as soft sands with plenty to do and a boardwalk with a view. Before we dig further into the property, and there's a lot to cover, I want to show you the marina in location to the property. This red line here shows the distance from the property to the public boat launch and the marina. It is only half a mile. This is the public boat launch at what is called the Marina at American Wharf. And this is a pretty big boat parked at the marina. This is an aerial image of the marina. You can see several boats parked of varying sizes with some spaces available if you have your own boat. And there's the public boat launch. There's another view of the marina. And this property is located in Norwich, Connecticut. On our Instagram profile, we posted a few map images a couple days ago and just asked people to guess the state and county where they thought this property might be located. And there were a few people that actually guessed Norwich, Connecticut. One of them even gave the GPS coordinates for this property. If you were one of the people that got that correct, stay tuned, we have a little surprise for you. Norwich has a population of around 40,000. There's a hospital, shopping, dining, and professional services, multiple grocery stores, there's a Walmart, and the City of Norwich historically played a vital role in the maritime and industrial activities associated with these rivers that converge there. And you can see some of that history evident in the beautiful architecture around the city. Other cities in the area include New London, Connecticut, population around 27,000, that's about 25 minutes from the property. Westerly, Rhode Island, population over 20,000, that's about a 30-minute drive. Hartford, Connecticut, population over 120,000, that's about 45 minutes to the northwest. New Haven, Connecticut, population over 130,000, that's just over an hour to the southwest. And then Bridgeport, Connecticut, almost 150,000 population, that's about an hour and 20 minutes away. And if you'd like to head into New York City, it's about a 3-hour drive from the property. This image here is from the north looking south over the property. Here's a rough outline of the parcel boundaries. Again, it's 75.6 acres. There's paved road frontage along multiple portions of the property. Right here we're looking at the paved road frontage along Hinckley Street. That is on the east side of the property. There's above ground power lines along with water, sewer, natural gas, and internet. And these are in place around the property in multiple locations. And then in the distance we have the Thames River. This image is south of the property looking north. Right here is the convergence of the 3 rivers. And over here to the east is the 75 acres. As you can see, it's heavily wooded with mature trees and at a higher elevation point than the land closer to the river. And that equals unobstructed views. This is Hinckley Street. There you can see the power lines. This is a top-down satellite view. We have road access pointed out in multiple locations, along with power lines. Now, the elevation ranges from about 40 feet along the north point of the property to around 240 feet at the southeast portion. The name of our company is LANDIO, which stands for Land is Opportunity. And this property offers a lot of opportunity. Just a few ideas that come to mind, and this is just a sampling of the potential. One, you could do nothing with it. You could see the value in the hard asset and use it as a store of wealth. That can be referred to as land banking. One of my mentors buys land in the path of growth and then waits. He may wait for 10 or 20 years. He's told me many times if he had the choice between having the land or the cash equivalent, he'd take the land every time. And seeing the success he's achieved, I understand why he makes that decision. Is it a place where you'd like to build a home? Or maybe a family compound? A corporate retreat? There are people who buy land and turn it into conservation easements for tax benefits and to preserve the land's natural beauty. And there are other people that would look at this as a development opportunity. The previous owner invested time, energy, and money into putting plans together for future development. One of those plans was for 56 residential lots, each lot approximately 20,000 square feet, with natural open space, a pond. There was another plan for walking trails. This plan was for attached townhomes with all units containing 1,224 square feet of living space. And in this configuration, there would be 268 units, while still maintaining a significant amount of natural open space, a park, a pond. Here's a professional survey of the property. This was another development plan laid out. There was talk about doing a tiny home village. Here's another professional topographic map. This one has multiple colors for the lines. And for the buyer of this property, we'll provide you with both the digital and hard copies of all of these maps. And where you take it from there is up to you. I was looking around the other day at the area, and I came across a recent listing that is near our 75 acres. It's this listing right here. Now, on the map, it shows it over here on this middle road. But when I click on it, it says 30 Hinckley Street. Hinckley Street is right here. Hinckley Street is the street that runs along our property, along the east boundary. If I click on this and I look at more details, it says this property is located in an opportunity zone with significant federal tax incentives to avoid capital gains from other projects. Hilltop location with 5-mile views, shovel-ready plans for 65 units, see attachments, to be separated by a lot line adjustment from larger parcel, planned for 300 total units, asking $10,000 per unit for the 65 units. Buyer can obtain an option for the balance at reduced cost. PDF of site plans available. Now, this was posted just 27 days ago. Now, this is the only image associated with the listing, but they're asking $650,000 for 10 acres. Now, they do talk about this shovel-ready plans, etc., etc. I don't know how much work you need to do to stick a shovel in the ground for this 75 acres, but this could be a great opportunity for someone that has a vision, knows what to do, and is willing to do the work. This 75.6-acre wooded property with paved road frontage, power, internet, water, sewer, and natural gas, overlooking the convergence of 3 rivers, is priced at $350,000. You'll find all of the property details on our website, landio.com. We have 150 images of the property in the surrounding area. Once you're on the Photos tab, click the Expand icon, then click the Grid icon, and there you can view all of those images in a grid format. You can then click on any one you'd like to enlarge. Under the Map tab, we have the interactive map. Then we have the property details. The property taxes are a little under $2,400 a year for the entire 75.6 acres. The property is currently enrolled in a forestry program for lower property taxes. This property is not part of an HOA. There's no HOA fees. We have a detailed property description, distances to nearby points of interest, and links where you can find more information about those locations. Here's a link where you can download the PDF versions of the maps and surveys that we showed. And here's also a link where you can download a KML map file of this property, which you can then open up in a program like Google Earth. And then here are some GPS coordinates and links where you can open those on Google Maps. This is a property with a buy now option available, which means that you can simply secure this property with a $499 deposit. The $499 deposit is credited towards your purchase, and we cover all of the closing costs. There are no commissions or fees, so your total purchase price for this property is just the $350,000. And that $499 deposit is credited towards that amount. We have a Connecticut real estate attorney familiar with the property that will handle the transaction and all of the paperwork, and we will cover all of those costs, including the title insurance policy. And the whole transaction can be completed in 21 days or less from the date of your deposit. To place your deposit, just click that green Buy Now button. What that will do is add the $499 deposit to your cart, then click Checkout. Once you click Checkout, this window appears where you enter all your contact and payment information, then click Pay Now. As soon as you complete the checkout process, this Buy Now button will automatically turn gray and say out of stock. You'll receive an instant notification confirming receipt of your deposit. We'll follow up with the next steps. If you have any questions, our phone number is on the top of every page of our website. That number is 8668-LANDIO. You can call or text that number anytime. For fastest response, please send us a text. You can also simply just fill out this Contact Us form. If you like the way that we present properties and you have property that you're looking to sell, you can either click the Sell Property button on our website or visit sellwithlandio.com and fill out that simple form. If you're not yet following us on Instagram, please consider doing so and join 440,000 other people around the world who also have a passion for land. Earlier we mentioned that we made a coming soon post on Instagram asking people to guess the location of this property. And surprisingly, there were several people that guessed Norwich, Connecticut, and even one person that provided the GPS coordinates. To thank you for your participation in following LANDIO, along with getting the location correct, we are going to send each of you one of these Wyoming Goldbacks. This Wyoming Goldback is made of 24 karat gold and contains 1/1000th of an ounce. The people that answered correctly were Bruno Abreu. Bruno provided the GPS coordinates, Joe Evans, Peter Wyckoff, Chad Jernigan, Matthew Yantic, and someone with the username of Ribera. We're going to reach out to each one of you through Instagram. Please respond to us with the information requested so we can send each of you your Wyoming Goldback. Myself, my family, and the entire team here at LANDIO are working diligently to bring you new amazing properties across the United States and even some outside the United States. If you like what we're doing here at LANDIO and you want to see more properties available, please support us by sharing our website, our properties, and our videos with everyone that you know. The more people that we reach, the more dreams of land ownership we can help make come true, and it will be an honor to add you to the LANDIO family of happy clients. Thank you and God bless.
LANDIO.com